Before we get into the wildest female rap betrayal of the decade, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because this story is too insane to miss. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj may have just ended Ice Spice's career, and you won't believe how deep the betrayal goes, because this isn't just about music. It's about snakes, leaked texts, copycat scandals, Offset's DMs, and a rap war that's left Ice Spice fighting for her life in the industry. And it all started when Cardi and Nicki, two of the most powerful women in hip-hop, allegedly aligned. Yes, you heard that right. To expose Ice as a career-climbing fraud who played both sides to stay hot, and now the internet is dragging her into oblivion. But let's rewind, because for months there were rumors that Ice was cozying up to both Nicki and Cardi, playing nice with one while secretly shading the other, and everyone brushed it off until Ice suddenly jumped from Nicki's corner to Cardi's camp and got caught dissing Nicki behind her back. But that wasn't even the worst part, because soon after, word got out that Ice was allegedly one of Offset's side pieces whenever he decided to stray from Cardi. And when Cardi found out, all hell broke loose, with her unleashing a flurry of now-deleted tweets aimed directly at Ice, warning her not to play with fire. But the internet wasn't ready for what came next, because just when Ice thought things couldn't get worse, a bomb dropped. An Instagram wig vendor, the Bella brand, exposed Ice for refusing to pay for over 20 custom wigs made for her tour. Wigs that were not only unpaid for, but were allegedly requested for free. And what makes this so insane is that Ice had specifically sent Bella photos of Nicki Minaj's old iconic looks, from 2010 all the way to recent years, asking to have them recreated, proving she had been copying Nicki's style down to the root while pretending it was her own. And then, when the backlash hit, her team tried to claim the inspiration was Princess Diana. Girl, be serious. Because the receipts clearly showed Ice sending pictures of Nicki, not royalty, and it didn't stop there. Because Bella leaked the actual messages showing Ice requesting specific Nicki hairstyles like blunt bangs and neon wigs.
Sometimes I'm tempted to engage with certain things.
Let me clear this shit up.
Yeah, and so, but then I also realized you're gonna just give it legs to grow and run with.
Right. Yeah.
And I think sometimes you can over-explain yourself a little bit. So I just kind of like to just focus on what I can control and what really is what really matters, you know what I mean?
And when asked if she wanted the look to match her own music video visuals, Ice literally responded by sending a new pic of Nicki instead. Sis didn't even try to hide it. And suddenly the internet had a new nickname for her, Diet Nicki, because the copying was undeniable. And while Ice was out here trying to ride Nicki's wave, her fans, the Barbs, were losing it, realizing Ice wasn't just a fake friend. She was a full-on style thief. And then out of nowhere, a leaked song from Ice's Y2K album called BB Belt dropped, and it had subliminal shots aimed at Cardi B, dragging her for getting plastic surgery, mocking her changing appearance, and throwing the most disrespectful shade by implying that Offset had.
I've been a fan of Nicki my whole life. I feel like I was always manifesting working with her and meeting her one day and stuff like that.
Been calling Ice's phone, suggesting that she had replaced Cardi in more ways than one, with lyrics like falling behind like B, pick up your pace, and her man calling, but I be like, who is this? And while she didn't name Cardi directly, the internet knew exactly who she was talking about, and so did Cardi.
I don't know about Central C, but I did do a thing for Ice Spice, but I just did not like how it sound.
Because she hit back instantly with a vicious Twitter rant saying these new girls have lost their minds, reminding everyone that she's untouchable in money, music, fashion, and even real estate, and promising that her next album would be revenge on every chick that disrespected her. And then came the real death blow. Baby Storm, Ice Spice's former best friend, leaked private messages and screen recordings showing Ice calling Nicki delusional and jealous, confirming that the Barb's worst suspicions were true, that Ice was never loyal, and had been playing both sides from the jump, using Nicki's platform to get hot. And then turning her back the moment Cardi offered a new opportunity. And that's when Nicki's fans officially cut Ice off, withdrawing their support and flooding her comments with snake emojis, calling her out for being the ultimate opportunist in a genre that runs on loyalty. And to make matters worse, Ice tried to do damage control during a Billboard interview, claiming she and Nicki were still on good terms, even though the receipts said otherwise. And now the world is seeing through the facade, because Ice didn't just mess up a friendship, she torched a career lifeline. And in this game, when you lose the Barbs and Barty gang at the same time, you are in serious trouble, because not only are your collab opportunities gone, but your streaming numbers, chart support, and fan loyalty take a major hit. And it's showing because Ice's new music isn't charting like her old stuff, and critics are finally speaking
But
up,
I just don't like
saying her debut album lacks growth, the lyrics are repetitive, and the sound feels like a copy-paste of her earlier work. And now the same people who once hyped her up are starting to question if she ever had the chops to begin with, or if this was just another case of a label-backed industry plant getting a shortcut to fame without building the talent to back it up. And what's even more telling is how fast the narrative is shifting. Because while Ice used to be praised for her playful energy and catchy hooks, now people are calling her out for biting Nicki's flow, stealing her style, and weaponizing her relationships just to stay relevant. And let's be real, the hip-hop community doesn't forget, and they definitely don't forgive disloyalty, especially when you come for two queens at once. And that's why people are saying Ice Spice's downfall might be the fastest in modern rap history. Not because she lacked talent, but because she couldn't stop playing herself by chasing clout and burning bridges she couldn't afford to lose. And what's even more savage is the theory going around that Cardi may have baited Ice the whole time, acting cool, posing for photos, even co-signing her on social media, just to get her close enough to expose her and make the barbs turn on her, like a setup straight out of a reality TV script. And if that's true, Cardi just played the most vicious long game in rap beat history without lifting a finger. Because all it took was Ice opening her mouth and the entire house of cards came crashing down. And now we're left with an artist who has the spotlight but no solid foundation, a huge fan base but no real loyalty, and a high profile but declining public respect. And if Ice doesn't course correct soon, she's headed straight for the where are they now files, because this industry is brutal. And the moment you lose credibility, your time is up. And while Ice claims she's open to constructive criticism and wants to evolve, her actions keep showing the opposite, and the rap world is watching closely to see whether she'll rise from this mess or get swallowed by the same game she tried to manipulate. Because make no mistake, this is a turning point, and her next move will either save her or end her for good. So if Ice is smart, she'll stop chasing drama, stop biting styles, and start focusing on music that actually shows growth, because the fans might love the mess, but they don't stay loyal to clout chasers with nothing new to offer. And as the dust settles from this Cardi-Nicki Ice triangle, one thing is clear: Ice is skating on thin ice, and it's cracking fast. So stay tuned and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because this drama is far from over, and we'll be here to break it all down. Every betrayal, every tweet, every leaked message, and every career move that either makes or breaks the self-proclaimed princess of rap. Because in this game, it's not just about who's trending, it's about who survives.